Greetings everyone, it's Stalley 330 and this is Backspin TV.
Backspin. 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 Backspin TV.
Skipping rocks on this pebble beach, rolling marijuana leaves, staring through this blue dream, trying to formulate this peace of mind into a tranquil speech alone. But these snakes leech, trying to wrap around my ideas. I'm just trying to wrap around my mind's fears, blind tears. You can't see the pain, but your ears hear.
Man, it's always wonderful coming over to Europe, man. I always have a great time. I love to get back and, you know, see my fans and those who support me over here. You know, and just to see how far the music, is reaching, you know, and you know, the mixtape just came out, Honest Cowboy. People knew the music already. It's just a great feeling, definitely.
Feeling all gold like Mr. T, rolling up that Swisher Sweet, black Chevy with diamond seats, riding to this Diamond D, diamonds in my pinky ring, middle finger to you hating niggas that hate to see a nigga do it.
Oh man, it's great, you know what I mean? It's been doing great. It's so good, you know, that we might do something special for the fans, kind of rework it and, you know, put it back out maybe eventually. But man, it's over like I think close to 200,000 downloads right now, so it's only been a week, you know, and it's been received very well.
I'm selling peace on earth, God. I'm trying not to be so work, God. For what it's worth, I'm overtime, grinding to the sun up, jewel polishing, trying to stay an honest man with my come up. Niggas keep testing me, I'm trying to put these guns up.
I mean, I produce mixtapes like I would produce an album, you know, like I take the time and I put the energy, you know, like I had DJ Quick mix the mixtape. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a Grammy Award winning producer, rapper, artist, you know what I mean, all around. To have him to be a part of the album and mix it, to have him produce on there, have S1 produce on there, who's won Grammys, producing for Kanye. I also had the Block Beaters, Rashad, you know, soundtrack, another Grammy Award winner. Like, so to have these people to be a part of the mixtape, I wouldn't say it's just a mixtape, you know what I mean? These are like free albums that I'm giving away, so.
I've been in so much gold lately, pistol close in the soft safety, niggas smiling in my face, but they all hate me, and it's all gravy. See, I ain't playing no games, I'm a ball crazy, I ball, baby. Throw this money up high, now let it fall lazy. Tip drills for the quick thrill.
Yeah, I mean, just working. You got to outwork everybody, you know, that's what the BCG means, the blue collar gang. It's that grind, you know, just putting in work, being consistent and persistent, you know what I mean, putting out great music, doing shows, touching fans all over the world, and just climbing to the top until your name is at the top, you know, and mentioned amongst the greats. So
they shooting hammers, burning candles on that sidewalk. Holy Mary, the streets are scary and these guys broad. Revolvers and automatics for that sad talk. Take everything to heart so nothing sliding, dog. So if you reach, make sure you squeeze it.
It's great, you know what I mean? It's a special group to be a part of. Everybody's a different artist. Everybody has a different brand, different fans, you know. So it's always good to be a part of a group that's so diverse, you know, and because it just shows how special each one of us is. So it's dope, you know what I mean? I love it.
I ain't seen my lady in days. I've been out in these streets so long. Late night to the early morn. I've been such a rolling stone, and I just wanna make it home. To you.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it could be because we all have our sounds, you know what I mean? Some of us work better with each other, you know, like but it's how do I put it? It's like it's all about having the right record, you know what I mean, and just doing what's true to you, and staying what's true to you and your sound. And I think that, you know, like people like me and Ross, we make great records together, you know what I mean, for instance. And so like if it's me and Meek or me and Wale, if the record isn't right, then we're not gonna do it. So that's what it is. It's not really difficult, it's just doing what is right.
felt the winter wind in my July skin. Every hair on my arm started rising. Heard the beat, so I decided to dive in. It was sounding so funky in my high end. Bose speaker headphones, lyrics to go. Navigate you on your way home, baby, let's go.
Man, it's great to work with him, to be in the studio and see his work ethic and how hard he works, and being how big of an artist he is and how long he's been in the game. He still works like he's a new artist, you know what I mean? And that's why he is at the top of the game, and that's what I meant earlier by just staying consistent and persistent and outworking people, because you could be at the top, but the top could be a short stay, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about just being you know, being at work, being hard at work, you know what I mean, and staying there and doing whatever it takes to continue to stay consistent in the music.
Don't cuddle with regression, so absolutely 100% gentlemen's quarterly. Never in back, I'm always where the torch be. Tastemaker for the tastemakers. I gave you style to give you style. You should feel gracious to even.
Like I said, being consistent, being persistent, and just not worrying about what's going on around you. You know what I mean? Don't listen to people, you know, whether they're, you know, whatever it is, good or bad, because only you and your heart knows what's right, you know what I mean? So just make the music that you feel. And with the world, I mean, with the world being the way it is with Twitter and YouTube and things like that, music can be heard anywhere, you know, like you can put something out and the click of the button, people can hear it in Africa or China. So, you know, just staying that hard at work, like I said.
I scrape the pavement, throw out natural sevens, picking 50s off the floor, trying to collect the severance, cause it's the streets that I eat from. Doc and Donnie and them is who I learn from. So each one teach one as the cigarillos burn from.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on it now, so I would say next year, you know, beginning of next year, we'll be ready to put out the album. Right now, it's probably like 80% done.
Kinetic energy, brain waves of intelligence is what I send out. Still in the cutlass doing spin outs. 87 boxed up, all tinted out. Living life on the edge. Couple links that excite the feds. Shout to Mr. Jones. It's funny how
it's no pressure. It's all about timing. You know what I mean? It's just making sure that it feels good. You only get one first album. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So you want it to be right. I mean, it's your baby. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just got to go off of instinct and off of your heart, because at the end of the day, you're never going to be satisfied. You always going to feel like I could do it better. I can do it better. You know, like me, I have hundreds of records, you know. That's why I did decide to put out a mixtape, because I had the fans waiting. So I'm like, let me just put out something to give them kind of like an outlook on where the album's going. And yeah, so top of next year we'll be ready.
Glass back roof, ground effects kit, fiberglass enclosure, subwoofers 15 inches, prowling through the milk, 73 Caprice, two-tone blue, black pinstripes, 350 engine, dual flow masters, Swisher Sweets getting twisted, blasting out old tunes, trying to match the music with my new
I don't know much, you know. Like when I first started rapping, I used to work with a producer. His name was Thoughts for Food, and he was from Germany, and he was like one of the first guys that started sending me beats like through, I think, MySpace or whatever. So I know that you guys are big on hip hop. I haven't been out there yet, so I got to get out to Germany soon.
I can't sleep at night, it's been that way for years. My life's been on cruise control, it's time I switch gears. Sally's garden, the only thing that moves me. The grass blades and the trees, they be talking to me. It's like some type of trippy movie that all ends up on the loose leaf. And every time I leave, I lose.
Yeah, definitely, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Cool. On this elevator ride, skipping floors, trying to reach the top. Then the structure falls.
And I'ma go to a place where the bass sound thicker. Slow the beat down, cause the pace a little quicker, so we stay up. When the sun goes down, we ain't make enough, so let the elevator pound.
I think it's good, you know. I think that you can, you know, you humanize yourself. People know what's going on in the day-to-day. I also kind of think it's bad because back in the day, you had to read, you know, like a magazine like Backspin or, you know, some other magazine to really hear that article, or like to listen to what was going on in that artist's day-to-day or what they were working on. But now everything is so accessible. You know what somebody's eating, what somebody's wearing, you know. So it's a gift than a curse, but I know the fans enjoy it, and I do it I do it specifically just for the fans, you know what I mean? Like, because I know they want to know what's going on with me. They get to get the music and the links and the videos and everything from me first, and I think that's cool and special too, because it's kind of like if I was to be like, here's a new song, or here's a new album, and I'm like handing it to you, and I think that's cool.
He tried to play it cool, but I know he playing hard. Can't think of much to say, so all I do is nod. Tell him keep his head up and his faith in God. Lord knows it's a struggle. Just give us freedom.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Backspin, 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 backspin.